Hey guys, we are here with Cooper this afternoon. A couple things I want to show you guys in this video. One, when you get excited, your dog is going to get excited, okay? So they are going to match your energy level. I'm going to show this to you pretty easily with Cooper. So you get into a nice little groove, not really responding to him. Just give him, come on, buddy. Good boy. There you go. Alright, so I get into a nice little groove, and then watch the difference when I get all working. Good job, buddy! Yeah, good boy! Good boy, Cooper! Yeah, way to go, buddy! Good job! Come on. Right, big difference compared to when I get him into a nice groove. And we just have a nice relaxed tone, nice and relaxed, communication line with them. There's no need to continuously reward your dog. That's going to get them excited and lose focus on what's really important, which is working in that moment, so that you have a dog that works consistently with you and is mentally worn out, and you're giving them what they need as a dog, which is going to be mental stimulation on a daily basis. So, it's not always possible for everybody to give their dog like all this mental stimulation on a daily basis. So making sure, Cooper, even just doing a really good stimulating walk where you're doing, the more turns and more zigzags you do, the more tired your dog is going to be when you get back, because every turn you do is making your dog think and work through that situation. The other thing I wanted to point out is the importance of making sure that you work more on red lights than yellow lights. So a red light is making sure your dog understands we need to stop and go into a calmer state of mind, right? So that's perfect. He went ahead, pressure turns on, he calms down, some spatial pressure, and pressure releases. Okay, so if we continuously keep doing that, right, he has to stop every single time we do this and calm down. That is going to be way more effective to what we're trying to teach him, which is go into a calmer state of mind, than, okay, a yellow light, which is a pop and you keep moving. It's strictly just to say, pay attention, you're not focusing. Your dog can keep moving through that though. So it's not as effective as for a correction. This isn't really so much a correction. It's teaching your dog exactly what you want. You're not correcting a behavior. You're reinforcing calm state of mind, right? So constantly, see how I've been doing pops, 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 and he's still, if you have to do more than 2 or 3 pops and your dog is still, see, he's ahead of me, right? Then you need to do more red lights, right? So first off, his leash is low. I'm going to put it up higher. He also does better when his transitional is on, but there's very little distractions out right now, so I don't need to use that at the moment. The transitional is when it applies to his muzzle as well, so that you have pressure points in his skull and in his muzzle, and it makes it a lot easier. You can see he's focusing on something else right now, so I'm going to add some spatial pressure and kind of block him from distraction. Cooper, and get him back to focusing on me. Hey, buddy. Right, so even if that just means doing some of this, right? So clearly he wants to do his own thing. Standing there and basking in it isn't going to help. So I'm going to start doing things like turns, zigzags, things to make him watch me. Now, if I do left turns, those are great, because what happens is he gets bumped into and he has to realize I got to pay attention or I'm going to get bumped. Right? But no pressure. Just because there's another dog outside and he wants to focus on that doesn't mean he gets to just lose sight of what we're working on right now. So don't let him get super fixated on things. I pop him there to let him know, focus. See, I kind of stopped what he was doing and checked back in with me. That was good. But I'm also going to start changing things up. Remember, that straight line isn't going to be very effective when you're trying to get your dog to move with you. They're going to lose focus on you pretty quick, just like a kid would if you were playing follow the leader. Come on, buddy. All right, so he's really focused. Still no. Really focused on the other dog, so no pressure. Loose pressure. Come on, go. Come on, Cooper. Yo. Good boy. Right, so I didn't use a lot of pressure. I didn't use the tool. I got him to focus on me more than using the tool. If you rely on using your tool, you're always going to need to use that tool to get your dog to respect you. If you get your dog to respect you by doing things like turns, pace changes, red lights, you're going to have a lot more respect from your dog than you would if you rely on using your leash all the time by doing pops, 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 pops. Right? That's just saying, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. But you're never telling him what you do want, which is this. Cooper. Right? So if it took him that long to calm down, he was not in the right frame of mind to be healing and focusing on me as a handler. He's focused on everything else but me, right? So using things like high value treats and hot dogs and things like that, especially in even bees, right?